always gotta keep my praise unique. Cause ain't nobody else got a praise like me. So I Yadah Da Shabbat Da, I Yadah Da, I Yadah Da. There's power in my praise, so I stay on my feet. The devil retreats when you praise like me. So we Yadah Da Shabbat Da, we Yadah Da, we Yadah Da.
Yo, this is the Warrior Don Christian. You tuned in to our first 2-hour show on Yadah Da King Radio, man. And we got Young Noah. We gonna talk on the topic of the day, reach out on Yadah Da King, man. We got some more segments for y'all to check out. Events coming up in our area. But let's do it. It's Kevin Stewart Jr. right here called Do It For You.
Somebody's going through, but I promise it'll be alright. And somebody wants to give up. Waiting on your harvest to grow. I promise it's on its way. Trust God, 'cause He's not a man, not a man. He would lie. I never lie. I promise you that you will survive. I believe your word, 'cause your promise is true. Look at what He did for me. Feel so sad. You did the best you could. He made a promise to protect and hold you down. For He'll never leave you. He's always around. He's not a man, not a man. He would lie. I never lie. I promise you that you will survive.
Life is a dirty game, I'm double knot in my cleat. If I want things to change, it's gotta begin with me. Chasing money and fame's not all what it's cracked up to be. Help me see, Lord, my purpose you had for me before I was conceived, Lord. If you never pushed breath in my lungs, I couldn't breathe, Lord. When I made you king, my sins, you made a memory, Lord. Made a footstool of my enemies, Lord. Please be my compass, I'm a work in progress. I know you ain't done yet, whoa. Twin my spirit and my flesh, when you order my steps. Father, I ain't tryna sin no more. I've been through some major pain, but I know it's you who kept me from falling. It's your power that helped me break the chains. Now I'm prepared to answer my call.
You do it my path. If I try to make it on my own, I won't last. Lord, won't you help me? Follow your lead, yeah. Follow your lead, yeah. I can make it on my own. I will never grow if I do it solo. Lord, won't you help me? Follow your lead, Lord, won't you help me? Follow your lead, yeah. Follow your word, 'cause I know that we'll be done. Lord, I follow your word, 'cause I know that we'll be done. We gon' follow in your footsteps till the sun don't shine no more.
My down.
We gon' follow in your footsteps till the sun don't shine no more.
Lord, I'ma let you lead, I just wanna follow. Cause only God knows if we all gon' see tomorrow. Long as I got feet to walk and I got mouth to speak, I thank the Lord every day for what he did for me. Multi-platinum on my debut. Who? My John. Who would've ever knew? Multi-platinum on my debut. Who? My John. Who would've ever knew? That's why I thank the Lord for everything I got, everything I am, and everything I'm not. That's why I thank the Lord for everything I got, everything I am, and everything I'm not. I'm blessed, not stressed. I was just put to the test. I kept guard on my mind, and in time I was blessed. I'm blessed, not stressed. I was just put to the test. Guard on my mind. Follow in the steps. Yeah. Money train.
If I try to make it on my own, I won't last. Lord, won't you help me? Follow your lead, yeah. Follow your lead, yeah. I can make it on my own. I would never grow if I do it solo. Lord, won't you help me? Follow your lead, Lord, won't you help me? Follow your lead, yeah. Won't you help me? Follow your lead, Lord. Follow your lead.
Lord God, I'm dealing with some individuals in the body of Christ that be sneaky like some tippy toes. Instead of dealing with the problem, they would rather speak in codes, screaming they on fire for the Lord, but they treat me cold. They look down cause I don't sound extra spiritual to their standards, so they shut me out. Oh, I feel it though. So they scratch me off like a lottery ticket, cause I don't match their deepness. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding. Then you got others that think I'm blind, but I see it thinking I'm gullible and clueless, trying to take my kindness for weakness. They talking all of that blah blah, saying that I'm such a nice guy, only connected to me cause I give them service like Wi-Fi. I catch myself getting more irritable and fed up with it, cause lately with your word I haven't been fed up with it. Honestly, it's a fight, praying for them at times. I haven't been seeking you, Lord, like I should, that's why
I'm fed up. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up with people. Cause people getting on my nerves. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up with people. Cause people getting on my nerves.
Feel me, I'm fed up for plenty different reasons. One being got a short in my source that are looking at me, I'm looking at people. I'm overheating just thinking how my cohesion with sinners cost me my beacon with family, co-workers, friends, and so comes the condemnation, and now I live in depletion. A lot of times my assessment of self and people never come out equal. I know it's hard to discern through people that try and wheedle, but remember we was there too, spitting that lethal fecal. Bottom line, we need his word to stick to our hearts like chemical adhesion. People is gonna be people, don't let them emotions get uneven. Spending time in his word daily's the only way that we can succeed. Then the flesh that rules our lives, we can forcibly unseat. His love and grace teach you how to show the same back, and you got them tools to get that battery up out your back. So by his grace, stop letting them words get you shook. unless you wind up like the dude that's singing the hook. It's me.
I'm fed up with people. 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 Cause people getting on my nerves. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up with people. I'm fed up with people.
Right there, that was the Local Love by the homie Christopha'B featuring Lank. The song is called I'm Fed Up. Let's hop into this interview. All right, I'm here with the homie Young Noah, Yadah Da King Radio. Young Noah, say what's up to all the people, man.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Young Noah checking in all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Forgive my slang, forgive my southern drawl. Hope y'all can understand.
That's what's up. A-Town in the building. We all the way out here in Seattle getting it in with an artist, man, doing this thing, bro. You got an album about to drop. But before we get into all of that, the way we get the show started on Yadah Da King, we start with a testimony, man. Give me about 5 minutes of what God did in your life, man, how he changed you, and what he's doing today.
Well, man, that's a definitely longer than 5-minute story. But it's crazy, man. Basically, I was lost, you know. Yeah. I was trying to be a rapper, trying to be a thug, trying to find my place in this world, and God really just snatched me out, and I quit rapping. Started going to church, man. Just quit smoking weed, selling dope, cold turkey. And God really, God just, I don't know, man. He just got a hold of me. One night I was high, drunk, sitting in the back of my car, and I just realized that my life was just going down the drain. A couple things had happened. I got kicked out of my college because I got in a fight, shootout on my campus.
Oh, wow.
Spent some time in jail. Got out of jail and thought I was going to do this whole Jesus thing, but I had like a jail conversion for like a week, and then it started wilding out worse than ever. And man, God just finally got a grip on me. I got so tired of living for myself and feeling like I was wasting my life. I don't know, I just gave everything to Jesus, man. I used to come home high and drunk every night, just praying to God that he would just change my heart, change my desires. And then May 2006, around my birthday, I just felt that God had given me the strength that I wanted, that I needed to change. And that's what I did, man.
Wow, man, that strength, bro. Like, when you say you did this cold turkey, now there's a lot of people, and sometimes I believe it's sometimes it's some of the desires they have. We all know that we got worldly cravings and stuff like that. But you said you did this cold turkey and God gave you strength to stop, you know what I'm saying, doing basically the things that were holding you back. So I want you to talk about that, but also, why were you like, man, I'm gonna give my life to God? Was there some godly upbringing? You know, what happened?
Well, you know, I grew up in a Christian home, just a very Christian home. And as a kid, you know, I went to church, and you know, I felt like I knew about God, and I felt like I loved God. You know what I mean? But it's like little by little, as I went through high school, it was a slow fade. You know, like that Casting Crowd song, it was a slow fade, and I just gave myself to the devil little by little over time. And I woke up one day and I was just, you know, this kid with long dreadlocks and 16 gold teeth, and just, you know, getting high and drunk every night, gang banging, and I was just lost, man. I mean, you know, not to brag or glorify this stuff, but I was in darkness, man. I was in a real gang, man, where we fought people and like tried to kill people and like different stuff. It's like, it's so weird to talk about it now because I'm so goofy now. I'm so different. But at the time, it was serious stuff going on, and I knew what sin was, and I knew I didn't want to live this way my whole life, and I could tell I was different from a lot of my friends because they didn't even know about God. And you know, I knew that I was in sin and I was in darkness and I was gonna go to hell for all this stuff. And I knew eventually I was gonna give God everything, but you know, I didn't have the power. I didn't have the strength to change my ways. And so I prayed and I just had God gave me the faith to believe that through him I could quit. You know, not that I'm perfect, you know what I mean? I still struggle with different stuff, but
right.
I don't know. One day I was just sick. I was sick of my sin. I was sick of myself. I was sick of failing God. And he just, I don't know, I prayed this prayer and I was like, you know, Lord, I'm giving you control of my life. And I'm taking it away from Satan. I said, Satan, I'm taking the power out of your hands and I'm giving it to Jesus. And I want Jesus to rule my life. I want him to control my heart and my mind. And I just gave my life to Jesus. Like, literally, I was like, take my life, you can have it. And take it away from Satan. I don't want him to have it. And that's what he did. The next thing I know, man, I got back in school and I was this Christian guy. And I was just preaching and sharing, you know, testimonies and witnessing to people. And I started making this music. And I don't know, I was helping folks. And now I'm just this Christian rapper guy. I don't feel like a rapper, but it's just what I do.
Right. No, that's what's up, man. And I like what your story said, man, where, you know, sometimes we feel sorry, but the Bible says godly sorrow leads to repentance. And I feel like after you got to that point, you were like, yo, okay, I'm really I need God's power and strength to help me turn this around. But I know if he helps me, I could be running for him, man. That's what's up. Powerful testimony. The homie Young Noah sharing it out on here on Yadah Da King, man. We're gonna go to your first song, man. We're gonna go to the song called When We Go. And I like, man, we're gonna talk about all the artistry from you in a minute, but I like the flow on here, man, on a lot of your style. Your whole style is different than a lot of other cats, and that's kind of what I like about it. But talk to me about this song right here, When We Go.
I mean, this song is just a true story. Like on this album, man, I called it Time because I was just reflecting on different times in my life. And this song is basically talking about how when I was in the world, nobody came to me and told me, you know, what was going to happen when I died. You know, nobody came and just said, hey, you know you're going to go to hell. It's like, and I was looking at my homies and they had no idea who Jesus was and how, you know, God could change them. And the song is basically me talking about how I had this realization, you know, in the middle of the night when I was high and drunk, that I was miserable in my sin. When I was living free, so-called freedom, doing whatever I wanted, whenever I felt like it.
Right.
That I was actually in bondage to these things, and I wasn't free at all, and I was unhappy. And so I decided to give Jesus everything. And I remember I had to walk away from a secular record deal opportunity. I got flew out to Los Angeles, California when I was like 19 years old. And it was at this time when I was really giving Jesus everything. And I had to kind of choose that I want to keep pursuing this music career or, you know, be a Christian and just walk away from this gangster rap stuff that I was doing. And God gave me the strength to walk away from that. And then the song was also about how when I became a Christian, I had to separate myself from all the negative influences and all the people that were my friends. Yeah. I had to leave the hood, you know, and I turned my back on them almost because I just wasn't strong enough to stand in the midst of all the weed smoke, chicks running around half naked, and I just wasn't strong enough to stand in that temptation because I was so fresh in the faith. And you know, the song also talks about how, you know, how they looked at me like I abandoned them. And my goal now with this album is to just now return back to where I was and share, you know, who I am now and what I'm about, and share this music with them. Like I wrote this album for my old friends and the guys I was banging with. Like I didn't really write this album for I guess the Christian hip hop market or genre. I'm sure they're gonna get a kick out of it. But when I wrote these songs, I didn't have them in mind. I had my old friends, my old neighborhood in mind, and I literally, when it releases, I'm gonna print up 10,000 copies and just flood the streets of Atlanta and my old hood with this CD because I'm trying to save souls. Yeah. I'm not trying to sell one record, man. I'm trying to see if Jesus can he really use this thing to lead people to him by the power of his Holy Spirit.
Now that's what's up, man. So we're going to hop into this song, When We Go, with Young Noah. We'll be right back, and we're going to hop on the Artist Focus segment on Yadah Da King Radio. Don't go nowhere. Let's get it.
When we go, when we go, when we go, go, go. Came to it 1:45, feeling sick to my stomach like I'm finna vomit. Spirits about as low as my eyes. Thinking to myself, I know the end coming, but I can change myself, rearrange myself. Lucifer's lies. Homie at the wheel like, man, this was a good night. Then why I feel like I'm dying inside? Yo, let me out the truck. Yeah, this my last blunt. You mean like forever? Yeah, I gotta get myself together. God speaking to me. Are you equal with me? Don't you know I'm real as all these people you see? Don't you know I made you unique? Follow me, I'll get you back on your feet. Walking through the valley of the shadow of dead men. Does anybody care about us? Can anybody tell us what happens? When we go, when we go, when we go. Walking through the valley of the shadow of dead men. Does anybody care about us? Can anybody tell us what happens? When we go, when we go, when we go. Big brother prayed in the kitchen. Puddle of tears so deep you could go fishing. I said when I pray, God don't listen. But when you prayed, I got redemption. I was never the same, but I never felt worse pain than when I told my homies I'm out of the game. And I ain't bluffing. Man, stop fronting. Record deal on the table and you don't want it. And that was when I went from a boy to a man. In the 90210. In the studio, about to sell my soul. Salah. Then I waved the rap game goodbye. Back on the plane, back to the A. Back in my lane, back in the day. Walking through the valley of the shadow of dead men. Does anybody care about us? Can anybody tell us what happens? When we go, when we go, when we go. Walking through the valley of the shadow of dead men. Does anybody care about us? Can anybody tell us what happens? When we go, when we go, when we go. Fresh off the jet, nightmares, a cigarette, smoke in my chest. Homies wonder what's going on, don't know what to guess. They looking like where he at, we getting these checks. He had 16 teeth that was solid gold, long dreadlocks, and one day he was gone. Where are you? We miss you, we call you, but you don't even bother to pick up the phone. So eventually we decided to leave you alone. You turn your back on the whole city, little homie, you wrong. Or maybe you right. Maybe you found the true meaning of life. Maybe you got with God. Maybe I might do the same. What you became is something I like. But I don't even know where you are. Cause you never came back where we hanged at. Walking through the valley of the shadow of dead men. Does anybody care about us? Can anybody tell us what happens? When we go, when we go, when we go. Walking through the valley of the shadow of dead men. Does anybody care about us? Can anybody tell us what happens? When we go, when we go, when we go. Go, 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 go. When we go, when we go, when we go.
Riding through my city life. I know my place, I know my calling, I'ma be alright. I really practice what I preach, I don't believe in hype. Blasting Jesus high, windows down, check the sound bite. Now I know what I'm made for, I can go place cause he paid for. I'm Calvary, oh rugged cross, no brushing off. I'm ready to brawl, no Rick Ross, he the only boss. Turbocharged cause I hit the nos. World so cold, gotta hit the frost. World so cold, gotta hit the frost. On Sunday, I'm replenishing. Monday, about businesses. I don't need a health plan cause I'm already covered in the blood. Jesus benefits. I'ma do what I do. Y'all can call me crazy cause on judgment day I don't answer to you, I only answer to him. And then I'm walking in like Hold up. Motorola. He's my wake up in the morning. I don't even need a Folgers. He's all of the luck I need. I don't even believe in clovers. Yeah, though I walk to the valley of the shadow, got to put the armor on if the devil wanna battle. Cause I'm here for the long run, feet up in the saddle, holding on to his hand like I got it by a grapple. I'ma do what I do. Y'all can call me crazy, cause on judgment day I don't answer to you, I only answer to him, and then I'm walking in like got my Bible in my hands, hands to the ceiling. See the devil trying to play me counterfeit. Behind my bars I ain't for sale, this ain't no prison. No, this ain't no prison. Oh, this how I'm feeling. Got my Bible in my hands, hands to the ceiling. See the devil trying to play me counterfeit. Behind my bars I ain't for sale, this ain't no prison. No, this ain't no prison. Oh, this how I'm feeling. Got my Bible in my hands, hands to the ceiling. Oh, this how I'm feeling. See the devil try to play me counterfeit. Oh, this how I'm feeling.
Chelsye, Monet, Jonathan Trailer, no oxygen, defibrillator, maybe a respirator. I don't know.
I can't breathe, I can't move without you, without you.
No oxygen, I can't breathe, I can't move without you.
No oxygen.
I can't breathe, I can't move.
You're it, you're meant, you're golden, yeah. Your sin won't relent. I'm holding, yeah, to you. I gotta obey, I must say, this is real, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's real.
I can't move without you, without you. No oxygen. I can't breathe, I can't move without you. No oxygen. I can't breathe, I can't move. I'm so double O-I, trying to take control of my life. Realize I can't make it without you, and I'm so lost without you.
I'm breathless,
Worthless,
hopeless.
helpless. Lord, I need you to breathe into.
Life I'm burning, give me oxygen.
Give me oxygen.
Life I'm burning, give me oxygen. Give me oxygen. Can breathe. Can breathe. Can breathe. Can breathe. Without you. I can't breathe. I can't move.
Oxygen.
I can't breathe. I can't move.
No oxygen.
Listen up. If you got something that you want to advertise with us here at Yadah Da King Radio, hit us up at yaddahdaking.com or email us advertising@yaddahdaking.com. We offer splash and background page, banners, Twitter blast, and our most popular 30-second audio commercial for our podcast. Let us help market your brand at highly reasonable prices. You may have a new ministry, a book, a CD, clothing line. Let us help you get it out. So go to YadahDaKing.com and advertise today. You want the show on the go?
Get the Yadah Da King Radio app.
The quickest way to have the latest episodes wherever you are.
Available at the App Store and Android Marketplace.
Search Yadah Da King Radio and download the app.
Features include quick call-in, easy streaming, and downloading.
And one-touch Facebook and Twitter connection.
Only $1.99. That's right, only $1.99.
Support and get yours, fam.
Don't hesitate and don't wait.
Alright, back. The homie Young Noah just shared his testimony. Powerful how God used his upbringing, man, to remind him where he needed to be, man. And the Bible always talks about that. Raise a child up in a way they won't depart when they get older, man. So that's what's up, Young Noah. We're going to talk about you, man, as an MC, bro, as an artist. You say you don't like to call yourself a rapper, you know what I'm saying, but you do rap. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I think, but the dope thing about you is your rapping, it just sounds like talking, man. Like, it just sounds like you having a conversation. So share with me, man, how this whole style came about.
Man, I honestly, I grew up listening to Lil Wayne and Jeezy and DMX and Outkast, and really not even old school artists. Like, I grew up kind of listening to these new artists, you know, because I wasn't really a hip hop head. When I was a kid, I couldn't listen to rap. My mama wouldn't let us listen to rap music.
Yeah.
And so I had to kind of sneak and listen to these songs or whatnot. And I remember when I first started rapping at the Boys and Girls Club, because they had reached out to me because I was young and black in the hood. They wanted to kind of get a hold of me before I started getting girls pregnant and gang banging and shooting people. And so I started rapping at the Boys and Girls Club, and I remember I had so many different styles of rap. I would switch up my voice so many different ways and just experiment with different sounds, so I didn't know what I was doing. And I remember I used to rap real fast sometimes, and my homie was like, you know, I like it better when you rap slow, man. When you just, you know, swag it out and don't really try to impress. And that's where this laid back flow came from. It was like I wanted to come across where it was this effortless thing. You know, that was back when I was just in my flesh trying to, you know, be arrogant and prideful with the rap. Mm-hmm. But now, the slow flow now, the more conversation rap is because I realize, man, that people don't really know what the heck I be saying when I'm rapping 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm at a concert, if these people don't have my album and they don't know my songs by heart, you know, this is my only chance to really perform this song. And I realized that I want to be audible. You know, I want people of all ages to understand exactly what I'm saying, every line, word for word, when I'm rapping. And so I just started to rap like I'm talking. And that's really the motivation, was to be audible and be understood. And you don't have to listen to my song 15 times before you understand a punchline or the wordplay or what I'm saying. It's just this plain, simple flow that people like. You know, it's very different, and I don't sound like nobody else. That's what people always say. And I think some people don't like that. You know, some people want me to sound like so-and-so and so, or this guy or that guy. But I just do my own thing, man. And it's just who I am, and it's just what I do. And I love it. And people who like me for it appreciate it. So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Well, you know, everybody that's interviewing you, we all know that you was with Clearsight. You know what I'm saying? And you guys left on good terms, which should always be said. But what did you learn, man, working with Flame, bro? What did you learn connected with him, and even in the music industry and music business side? What did you learn, bro?
Man, I learned that I learned the music business in the Christian genre. You know, I didn't know nothing about Christian hip hop. You know, when I was doing Christian rap at my old school when I was in college, I didn't know nothing about the media, you know, these Christian rap radio stations and websites. You know, I didn't know this stuff existed.
Yeah.
And I dang sure didn't know how to market myself and, you know, put myself out there. I was never the rapper who was always trying to shoot a video or get my song posted here or get this interview there. that just wasn't my motivation. I came in the rap game with some guys who they were so about Jesus. You know, they were so about lifting up the name of Jesus and not being in your flesh, trying to be discovered and be seen. And I guess there was a desire for me to be heard by more people. You know, I wanted more people to hear the music. And I just remember thinking that one day the right person would get my stuff. You know, I don't know what it was. I just always knew if I just keep being faithful to God and keep making songs, the right person is going to hear this and they're going to help me. And I just remember one night, you know, basically Flame called my phone one day and I thought it was a joke or a prank. The next thing I know, I'm on a plane just flying all over the world. And me and Flame were homies. Like, we fellowship. Like, me and him, man, we just laughed all night most nights, man. Just traveling, having the time of our lives, man. He was so grounded. You know, he was so, such a solid brother, devout. You know what I mean? And he was like me. You know what I mean? He was like me. Like, we saw eye to eye on so many things. And he just taught me how to navigate the Christian rap market. He also told me of how, you know, it's some shady stuff that happens in this genre, and you got to be careful. You know, who you trust, who you mess around with. You know, don't expect nothing from these people. You know, don't expect people to give you handouts. You know, don't expect people to be nice to you because they're saved. You know, it's like a dog eat dog out here. So you got to kind of protect your heart and protect yourself. You know, and also guard yourself against the temptations for more. And he would tell me how you have to be ready to walk away from this stuff if it becomes too much.
That's powerful.
You know, you got to be ready at any moment. If God says, you know, put this down, this ain't really for you, you got to be ready to put it down. Because you can easily get attached to it and get wrapped up in the competition and keeping your name in the lights. And, you know, the comparisons and you know, who's hot, who's not. Right. Losing your mind, trying to stay relevant and all of those things. He just taught me, you know, these temptations are going to come. Temptations you never experienced. And at first I was like, what the heck are you talking about? But then, you know, when your following started growing, when every day you get hit up by 5 or 6 artists asking to do a song with you, when every day you get all these messages of how you're so tight, you're so awesome, you're so great, you know, that stuff start messing with your head. You know, you get lifted. And so when I saw all this stuff happening, I was like, okay, now I understand that you can get lost in this stuff. And I almost missed the purity of it all. You know, before anybody knew who I was, it was so pure. But now that, you know you can make money, you got people paying you all this money to come perform, all of those things get involved. A lot of the purity of it can slip through your fingertips. And I'm just grateful to God that He just helped me keep a level head, you know, and I give Flame props for just really just warning me. Before I said accepted the deal, he just warned me like, hey man, this stuff is gonna be crazy. So think about it. And then I took so long when I was thinking about it, he thought I wasn't gonna sign. Because I took so long, I was like, man, I'm gonna think about this stuff for real. Because I already walked away from a deal before, you know, when I was in the world. So it's nothing to be like, nah, I'm alright. Wow. But I felt comfortable, man, with going forward, and I wouldn't trade that experience for the world. You know, I felt like, you know, me and Flame were like, I don't know, Paul and Barnabas or whoever. You know, it's like somebody, we went as far as we could together, and then God just saw fit for me to do something else. You know, to do something different, because I could still be with them and I could still be, you know, riding the coattail of Flame. You know, just going to all his big shows and signing autographs for hours. You know what I mean? I could still be doing that, but I feel like God had something more personal that He wanted me to do. A lane He wanted me to travel on my own. And it's not as grand or glorious, you know. I'm not making as much money. I'm not playing these huge festivals no more. But the stuff that I do is so powerful, man. People saw it, they'd be like, wow, like you're in your lane, man. You in your lane. But it's just not publicized. A lot of my shows aren't really in the public eye. But the people who are there, I feel like God is impacting their lives, you know, and that keeps me going. Dope, man. Let's do this, bro. Let's hop into the next track, You a Lie, featuring Plain James, man. Talk to me about this track. The homie. You a Lie, man, is a song. You know, me and James were actually going to put out a group project called Young and Plain, and it was just going to be on some dirty work outreach type stuff. And so I came up with this hook, and I was just thinking how dudes in the world, man, they chase money so hard, like, and they after that money, so they don't care about nothing else, just money over everything. And I was like, that's a lie, man.
Right.
And I had this image in my head of, you know, when you go to a funeral and there's a guy who died, some little thug died, and everybody go up there at the funeral and talk about all the good he did and how great of a person he was and how he in heaven looking down. And it's a lie, man. Yeah. The dude went to hell. I mean, you know, the dude is not gonna be saved. Like, he will be in the second resurrection. He will not be in the first resurrection with the saints. Like, that dude is gonna burn. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like I just kept it 100 in the song, and I was like, look, the dude died without knowing God. He won't be saved. Those are the facts. He didn't repent. So stop lying.
Stop lying.
And then James, stop lying, man. Like, get off the pulpit line about this dude, how he gave to the needy. Like, the dude was chasing money, chasing women. He got shot. He died. That's it.
Yeah.
Take his life as a sign of you need to repent, because you can die and go to hell.
That's right.
And so, yeah, that was the inspiration for the song, you know. And I love that song. I think it's dope. You know, I think it's dope.
That's right, man. We're gonna get into it right now. Yadah Da King Radio. We'll be right back.
You say all you need is money, you would lie.
Dearly beloved. Dearly beloved, I won't lie to you today. I'ma keep it 100, won't have it any other way. This man in this casket won't see past it. He died in the worst way, he died bastard. He was far from God, how do I know? Cause we was out robbing when that cop called him. 2 in his chest, so God ain't got him. So stop lying up here, me and him live solemn. Just the other night, we was high as a kite. Knocked down 2 pros, then called it a night. Yeah, we had planned to stack bands. Me and him in the church, no chance. He deserved to die, I deserve to die. Truth is, the world a better place without him. The block a safer place without him. He was the one mashed up, bringing bad luck.
You say all you need is money, you a lie. Liar. You don't even know what happened to your guy. You don't even know what happened when he died. You say all you need is money, you say all you need is money, you say all you need is money, you a lie. Liar. You don't even know what happened to your guy. You don't even know what happened when he died. You say all you need is money, you say all you need is money.
I used to roll up when I woke up, wasn't worried about no prayer. Waking, baking, putting swishers full of purple in the air. Money on my mind, weighing up that midget on the scale. Made a killing, selling 1 gram dimes to the squares. Money mob was the clique, stunting everywhere we went. We was in the game and winning, never sitting on the bench. Fast living, fast money, fast women, fast cars. People hating, people snitching, couple partners called a charge. Only reason I ain't in the system is the grace of God. Nowadays your boy be working 40 hours at a job. Tired of gambling with my freedom, even gave up shooting dice. No more taking foolish chances, had my problems off the Christ. Might not have no peace and chain, but I got some peace of mind. If you been living in this world, then you know that's hard to find. Just like Waldo and Magic Eye. So I'm focused on the wheel and not that wood grain one you steer, the one that show you how to live.
You say all you need is money, you a lie. Liar. You don't even know what happened to your guy. You don't even know what happened when he died. You say all you need is money, you say all you need is money, you say all you need is money, you a lie. Liar. You don't even know what happened to your guy. You don't even know what happened when he died. You say all you need is money, you say all you need is money. You say all you need is money, you a lie. Liar. You don't even know what happened to your guy. You don't even know what happened when he died. You say all you need is money, you say all you need is money, you say all you need is money, you a lie.
It's Boogie, baby. Haddy on the track. I do.
live for this.
I do.
Homie, I live for this.
I do.
I put my life on the line. I live for this.
I do.
Yeah, I live for this.
I do.
Homie, I live for this.
I do.
I'ma let my light shine.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
And let my light shine. Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
And let my light shine. I live for this.
You know I live for this. I'd even die in my life, I would surely give for this. I am the ace, and for my king I am all in for this. Unless you put your feet in my shoes, you do not know where I've been for this. I done came from the haves and have-nots of being in crack spots and chopping and crack rocks and stuffing the baggie until I'm making a sack pop. They hitting the back block and making a fat knot. Like a wave king, never putting the crown down until I went to Kelly, started breaking the pounds down and back to the city. Now I'm running around, telling it loud. It's the only thing that's making it sound now. Till I heard the Lord speak and he just said, be quiet. I've been calling you for a while, why you trying to fight it? Let me tell you about your dark path and how I'm gonna light it. Do you know how many nights I've cried to you? Do you know how many times the devil lied to you? Do you even realize that I died for you?
Live for this.
I do.
Yeah, I live for this.
I do.
Oh, I live for this.
I do.
I put my life on the line. I live for this.
I do.
Yeah, I live for this.
I do.
Yeah, I live for this.
I do.
I'ma let my light shine.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
I'ma let my light shine. Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
I'ma let my light shine. I live for this.
Yeah, I think it's about time. Jesus turned me on, so I'ma let my light shine. He brought me out them trenches, so I put it on the line. For my king, I'ma grind, cause this life no longer mine. See, I'm not Kanye, but I spit it through the wine. Now I live with something higher, the one they call the Messiah. I got a burning desire, set ablaze like a fire for the one that I admire, to the time that I aspire. And whatever that time is for me to resign, it's gonna be fine, cause I know I'm aligned with the one that's behind this, the one that I rhyme with, the one that's divine. Yeah, they call him divine, kid. So let me be the branch and the one that bears that fruit, the one that has that Jesus peace and the one that wears it too. Yeah, he died for me, I live for him. One more time, let me play it back. He died for me, I live for him. So all I have to say is that I
live for this.
I do.
Yeah, I live for this.
I do.
Oh, I live for this.
I do.
I put my life on the line. I live for this.
I do.
Yeah, I live for this.
I do.
Yeah, I live for this.
I do.
I'ma let my light shine.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
I'ma let my light shine. Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
Jesus turn me on.
Turn up.
You let my light shine. Jesus turn me on. Jesus turn me on. Jesus turn me on. I'ma let my light shine. Jesus turn me on. Jesus turn me on. Jesus turn me on. I'ma let my light shine. Yeah, we live for this. Oh yeah, we live for this. Oh yeah, we live for this. This kingdom business. This kingdom business. Oh yeah, we live for this.
Hey, what's up, world? This is your girl Mission with a Moment of Mission. Today's Moment of Mission is called Something's Missing with That Chicken. Look, I like KFC chicken. I mean, I like it a lot. I know there have been people who have said bad things about KFC, questioning if it's really chicken, suggesting that it's not really chicken because they stopped calling the restaurant Kentucky Fried Chicken and just reduced it to KFC. But despite all of that drama, I still actually really like KFC. And I'm just going to assume, for peace of mind's sake, that it really is chicken. I mean, what else could it be? But why do I really like KFC chicken? Because of that flavor. That original recipe is off the hook. That secret recipe flavor is just really bomb to me. It always has been. KFC was established in the 1930s by Harlan Sanders, who gave himself the name Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders came up with this genius recipe for his chicken, which we all know is a secret recipe containing what? 11 herbs and spices. These 11 herbs and spices create chicken that we call finger licking good. I looked online for some KFC history and I saw there are a bunch of websites that claim to have cracked the secret to the secret recipe. And maybe they did, because most of the websites suggest the exact same 11 herbs and spices. Oregano, chili powder, sage, basil, marjoram, salt, pepper, paprika, onion salt, garlic powder, and accent. Do you think if the Colonel happened to run out of, let's say, chili powder, onion, salt, pepper, and attempted to make his famous, perfect, finger-licking good chicken with just the 8 remaining ingredients, it would taste just as good? Would it still be finger-licking good? I don't think so. Each of those 11 herbs and spices work together to create something great in the end. One of those ingredients by itself would not produce chicken nearly as good as when you put all 11 of those herbs and spices together. If the Colonel attempted to sell a bucket of chicken that he only used some of the herbs and spices on, his customers would definitely be able to tell the difference and would probably be dissatisfied. So, Mission, where you going with all this, homie? What's up? What's up with all the chicken talk? Y'all know I'm going somewhere. I always do, right? Come with me. Listen. You, me, all of us. We're like one of those 11 herbs and spices that go in a Colonel Sanders chicken recipe for success. Let's just say the world is like a bucket of KFC chicken. The world is not the same without your seasoning, your spice. You are, in fact, one of the special seasonings that are part of a great recipe, and that great recipe is called God's plan. God has instilled something uniquely in you that this world needs, and it's not the same without it or you. Please do not sit on your gifts. Please don't sit on your talents, your experiences, and your testimonies that you have. God didn't just give them to you, for you. Nah, man, we need your flavor. In Matthew chapter 5, it tells us we are both salt and light to the world. Salt is not only good in the sense of adding flavor to a thing, but salt back in those days, as Jesus was speaking to his disciples, was a high commodity. It was an agent used to preserve. So not only can we add flavor to this world, but our flavor and light can help to preserve a dying, dark world. You may represent the sage, or you might be oregano, or you might be chili powder, or shoot, you might even be Laurie's and Johnny's, I don't know. But whatever it is you represent, whatever flavor it is that God instilled and put in you is needed in this world. Trust me, we need you. When God created you, he was particular and precise about what flavor you would add to this world. No one else in this world can add what God put specifically and distinctively in you to add flavor to this world. So that's all for me today, y'all. Very short, very sweet, very to the point. I just want you to use the gifts and talents that God has given you. So I'll leave you with this. Do the world a favor and give it your flavor. Until next time, y'all, God bless you real good. Peace.
All right, we back. Young Noah, man. First of all, this is what we're going to do, man. We're going to get into the topic of the day in just a second. But I got to ask some fun facts, man. I know I ain't going to have you for the whole fun fact segment. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, man. Who is your lookalike, bro? Who do you think, who do people say you look like?
Man, I've heard that I look like Canton Jones a million times.
Canton Jones.
I've heard I look like who is the other person? Can't remember. Jamie Foxx sometimes, but I don't see it.
Yeah.
And there's some rapper somebody said I look like. I can't remember though. I can't remember. It was some picture where they said I look like some rapper, man. I can't remember, man. But I hear different stuff all the time, though.
No,
and all my brothers, we all look alike. I look like my daddy. I hear that.
Yeah. What about, man, you play any instruments?
I play the alto saxophone.
For real?
You know? Yes, I play very well. But I ain't played that thing in a couple years.
Man, you need to pick that up, man. That'll be dope.
Yeah, man, I played jazz, symphonic music, like orchestra music, like all that stuff when I was younger. That's when my love for music kind of started. But, you know, I just, I don't know, put it down and picked up the mic. I guess I ain't looked back. So I'm planning to, you know, make a beat and put some of my own melody in it with the sax. But, yeah.
That'll be dope, bro.
Actually, yeah, that would be crazy. People tell me that. Man, you know, I type that'll be to sample yourself. I'm like, yeah, that'll come.
That's your Yadah. That's gonna be your Yadah Da King task, man. I'm gonna hit you every week and be like, yo, what's up with that saxophone track, man? Let me ask you this: what's your favorite thing to pass the time, man?
What's my what?
What do you like to do the most to pass time?
Oh man, I shoot ball, man. I play basketball. I hoop. You know, that's what I do in my free time as often as I can. I don't hoop as much as I used to because I'm always so busy now. But I love playing basketball. I still be out there dunking on cats, making them look bad, crossing folks up, talking trash. I need to slow down with somebody and fight me on the court.
That's what's up, man. That's some fun facts with Young Noah, man. We're gonna have to get him back on one day and do the whole fun facts. But check this out, man. This is what we're going to do. Right now, we are on the topic of the day, which is reach out, man. And you said this, man, on Twitter, man. I'm going to the Twitter lines real quick. You said
Be careful what I be posting, man. Don't read all that stuff.
It says suddenly all Christian artists trying to reach the unsaved. I'm like, who the heck were you trying to reach before? You know what I'm saying? And I can hear you saying it too when you said that joint. So we talking reach out.
I had a moment.
We talking reach out. What do you have to say about reaching out, man? Like, why is this important for what we do? Not just musically, though, because I think people think music is the only way to reach out. So I'm going to have you break that whole thing down, man. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, first of all, a lot of people need to quit rapping and be serving their church as ministers, as staff members, as deacons, all that stuff. Like, some people need to put the mic down and do some real hands and feet ministry work in the local church. I'm just going to say that first. You know what I'm saying? Rapping ain't for everybody. It's not. It's okay if you're not a rapper. It's okay if you don't make it as a Christian rapper. It's okay. Like, life will go on.
Yeah.
I promise. All right. First of all, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. I'm just going to share my opinion. That's a disclaimer. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to talk. All right. Now, my second thing I'm going to say is that do not hide behind music as a form of outreach. You know, because honestly, if you're just going to make an album and post it on all these Christian hip-hop websites and post it on all these different Christian hip-hop radio stations, you're not really reaching unreached people groups. You know? Now, I have respect for dudes who will take their CD and they really go out in their community and they chop it up with dudes. They talk with people. They give people their CD. They use their words and they share the gospel with people. You know, they're not afraid to actually go out into the street. They just don't make songs about, I'm in the street with the gospel. You know what I mean? Looking like an apostle. My Bible is my rifle. You know, they're not just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to make disciples.
Rapping about it in their songs.
Yeah.
Like, they're actually out there. Like, I literally go out into the community and I share the gospel with people. Like, I like people like that who, they just know, like, they know that they're not going to be the next McCrae. They know they're not going to be the next so-and-so. But they're using their gift in their, you know, everybody has a certain amount of talent they were given. And they're good enough to where they can put a CD together. They're smart enough to, you know what I'm saying, know how to go out into the hood and talk to people and share their music. You know, that's why I started Dirty Work, me and my homie James. Like, we just wanted to put a name to what we were doing. We didn't sit down in our room and say, hey, let's start a ministry. Or we'll call it Dirty Work Ministry. We were just out. Like, it was me and him. We was just Christian dudes. And we would be in McDonald's, or we'd be in Walmart, or we'd be wherever. And we would just pop off conversations with random people about Jesus and, you know, about life. And we would share with them Christ in this real, unweird way. Like, we would just talk regular. We would be like, do you know what happens when you die? What happens? Do you know what's going to happen when you die? Like, we didn't come on no spooky stuff. We just have regular conversations with people. Like, how you doing? What's going on? How's life? Life is good. That's what's up, man. You know, blah, 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 blah. We end up praying with people, homeless people. We'll end up going to different places, sharing the gospel. And we were like, man, we should put a name to this that we're doing. And I was like, you know, we should put a name to, you know, we out here doing the dirty work. And a lot of people don't like going to these places we go, but we go. And we was like, let's just call it Dirty Work, man. And that's what we did. We didn't have no big marketing plan of how we were going to promote the ministry. And
all right, we're going to go to break. We'll be right back on Yadah Da King Radio.
I always gotta keep my friends. Yadah Da King Radio.
I'm Miss Cole.
And I'm Don Christian.
On Yadah Da King Radio.
Yadah Da King Radio is now
in Cleveland, Ohio. And you can catch us on
WOGS 103.9 FM.
Mondays and Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Get it in with us
as we interview the best
in the gospel urban community.
If you miss the show,
visit YadahDaKing.com
for the latest episode on Yadah Da King Radio.
I always gotta keep my friends. Yadah Da King Radio.
What's up? This is Don Christian from Yadah Da King Radio. Check us out every Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on TV01 iRadio. You'll hear some great testimonies and topics, banging music, uplifted Christ, and abundant life. Got a topic? Call or text us at 425-243-4285. Yadah Da King, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on TV01 iRadio. We look forward to having you join the experience of the Yadah Da King Radio Show. Yadah! All right, we back from break. Let's get back into this interview on Yadah Da King.
That's what we did. We didn't have no big marketing plan of how we were going to promote the ministry. And, you know, we don't promote it. Like, I haven't really went on any website and been like, Dirty Work Ministries is an organization started by young Noah and Plain James, and we aim to reach the hearts of the lost people in the projects, in the suburbs, in the ghetto. Like, I haven't really went and did this super mass marketing of my ministry. It's just something that we do on the daily. It's like this natural thing. Like, if we're out downtown Atlanta, a homeless person come up to us and ask for some money, we're going to sit there, we're going to talk to him, pray with him, go buy him something to eat, chop it up, see how he living, give him our number. You know what I mean? I've done weird stuff with homeless people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not nothing that I go on Twitter and say, yeah, I chopped it up with a homeless man today. Or you ain't going to see me on Instagram with a picture of me and a homeless man taking a selfie. Like, you're not going to know what I'm doing. And a lot of people, you know, get mad at me because I don't post a lot of pictures on Instagram. I don't tweet a lot about what I got going on, because it's just between me and God. You know, I just do what I can. Yeah. And I don't really expect to get 100 likes because I shared the gospel with a man who was on the street. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
That's a whole nother thing. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. I like to do outreach. I would rather do a concert in the projects, giving out food and clothes, than perform at the next big Winter Jam festival. But if Winter Jam want me to come out and turn up, I'll gladly turn up. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them kids in that big arena don't be saved for real. So I know that's outreach too. You know, it's all outreach. But I think that I can relate to these people in the hood. And I feel like I can relate to the smart people because I got 2 degrees. You know, I went to college. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no dumb hood dude. Like, I know I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm one of the only people I know in my hood who graduated high school, you know, and went to college. So I'm smart, but I was out there and I can relate to these folks. And I try to really play both sides. Right. So, yeah.
All right, man. Look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to this song called Know Me. And one of the songs that I feel like is a powerful reach out tool, just because of the way, like I said, the way that you just breaking it down. Talk to me about this track as we run into it real quick.
Well, this is one of the last songs I wrote for the album, and I was so glad that God gave it to me because I needed another song. And man, I just remember a time when I didn't know God. You know, I didn't have a personal relationship with him. I knew about him. I knew what the Bible said. I knew what my parents said. I knew what the preacher said. But there was no personal connection between me and God. And I found out that I thought he didn't know me. You know, I thought I was just wandering the earth aimlessly. You know, and then God didn't know me. I didn't know God. And when he revealed himself to me, I realized that God's been here the whole time. Even when my back was turned to him, God was there, saving me from my sin, keeping me alive till I could reach the point where I would know him. And the song is just talking about how I was lost, man. This album is very reflective of a certain time in my life when I was in darkness. Yeah. And the song is just me rapping about how I was drunk and high and lost. My car got shot up. People tried to kill me. And really the most impactful part of the song is when, you know, those bullets were going through the vehicle. And I thought I was dying. You know, I thought that I got shot in the head and I was dead. And I just remember feeling like, wow, this is what it's like to die. I'm not going to be saved because I don't know Jesus. I haven't repented. I haven't accepted him in my heart, you know what I'm saying? And he just gave me another chance, man. And at that moment, I was like, I need to change. I have to change. And it wasn't even at that very moment when I became this converted, born-again Christian. It was at that moment when I knew, okay, somebody is watching out for me. Somebody is protecting me. Because I should be dead, but I'm alive. And the goodness of God led me to repentance.
Amen.
And that's what that song is about.
Aight, know me, Young Noah on Yadah Da King.
I remember when I told him, if you real, come and show me. Back when I was living shady, getting faded with the homie. I know. You don't owe me, you don't owe me. I know. You don't know me, you don't know me. I remember when I told him, if you real, come and show me. Back when I was living shady, getting faded with the homie. I know. You don't owe me, you don't owe me. I know. You don't know me, you don't know me, God. You don't get it, you don't get it, you don't get it. You wanna see me fall off? Well, watch me fall off in a swimming pool full of liquor, about to drown in it. I'm in a room full of swishers with that loud in it. And I know this not where I ought to be. Pardon me, please accept my apology. I am out of it, and I need these demons up out of me. I'm in need of some exorcistic theology. This is not the reality that I love. The devil sold me a lie, and I ain't even get a receipt. I never should've went up in that game for PT. Surrounded by these savages all up on my TV. And I don't even know what happened. Next thing I know, the kid was trapping. Rolling with the squad, now they wanna make me captain. Teflon on my chair, just in case we get the scrapping. In case they go to bustin', and them K get the clapping. Bread knuckles in my pocket, I know I need to stop it. I know I need to stop it. I know I need to stop it. I remember when I told him, if you real, come and show me. Back when I was living shady, getting faded with the homie. I know. You don't owe me, you don't owe me. I know. You don't know me, you don't know me. I remember when I told him, if you real, come and show me. Back when I was living shady, getting faded with the homie. I know. You don't owe me, you don't owe me. I know. You don't know me, you don't know me, God. One day I'ma have to go and lay in that coffin. This is something that I think about too often. Every time that I think about it, I'm exhausted, and I'm trying to figure my way about it. But I'm falling. In the meantime, got my brightly on, and I'm flossing, riding around with my partner. Heard the voice of my father. I swear he told me, but the Bible told me not to swear. He told me duck, and now it's bullets whizzing everywhere. No bright light, no light before my eyes. All I thought was, man, this is how I'm finna die. Right here, face down in my homie ride. How was I to know the voice inside my head was God? You don't know me, you don't owe me, you don't want me, God. And at that moment, everything in my life fell apart. Lord, show me how to live, show me where to start. Forgive me for my sins, coming to my heart. Forgive me for my sins, coming to my heart. Yeah, Father God, forgive me for my sins, coming to my heart. Father God. I remember when I told him, if you real, come and show me. Back when I was living shady, getting faded with the homie. I know. You don't owe me, you don't owe me. I know. You don't know me, you don't know me. I remember when I told him, if you real, come and show me. Back when I was living shady, getting faded with the homie. I know. You don't owe me, you don't owe me. I know. You don't know me, you don't know me, God.
It feels good to be back in the booth, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. B.Free on a Drizzy, let's go. No good thing will he withheld from us. I'm running this marathon called life, but I really should be walking, letting you order my steps right. But I got the answer still. Make moves, hustle hard, spirit off, and let it all flow emotional. Oh, so that hole gets deeper. Adversities are piling up, that path gets steeper. Now either I become the guy I used to be, or I pursue my calling, stop the stalling, seek my destiny. Blessed is he who walks not crookedly, which simply means no matter what, he got me. So please tell my haters I am still here. In the track that's coming through, digging John Deere. I can see clear that he's here, and since he's here, that means I have no fear. So keep your body back, boy, I'm still alive. And you can kill my flesh, but no, I will still rise. Can I testify a little bit? Let's go deeper. I was deep in the belly of that black hole. A sinner saved, but still empty with a hollow soul. And a heart full of pain that was not whole. I was desperate for the Father to plug every hole. I'm talking about blame, I'm talking about shame, I'm talking about the kind of stuff that you do not name. In the presence of the people who wanna see you lame. Cause to them their only goal is for their selfish gain. Understand it so you can sustain. When the waves hit your wall, you gotta still remain. Hold fast, push past all of that petty stuff. All of the people in the past that tried to set you up. Hi hater, bye hater, I got a fly neighbor. I know my destiny will stick to me like fly paper. I will reap from every seed that came from my labor. So I'll keep pushing to the top, call me skyscraper. Joy when that pain hits. When the walls are closing in, I will not quit. I was born to change the world, so I can't miss. I see that target straight ahead, so I aim quick. Yeah, this life gets very hard sometimes, but I keep pushing up them balls like I'm writing rhymes. The time is moving really fast, so don't waste it. I'd rather push until I'm done than live complacent. That test was working for my good, and I aced it. The trials will come in many forms, you gotta face it. In the desert where it's hot is an oasis, I have tasted, and I know he's good. He'll never leave you or forsake you like he said he would. He'll keep you covered in a mansion or down in the hood, no doubt about it. He'll bring you out it. Your love for coming by the blood, now you can talk about it.
We here again, Yadah Da King Radio with the homie Young Noah. We're just gonna find out how to connect, man. Some people here they listening to you, and they might not be able to do features right now because we don't want to buzzing the crap out of them for a feature. But let's say somebody wanna do something, they wanna do some outreach with you or whatever, man. How do they connect with you, man? Where you at on the internet and all that?
All right, man. First of all, you can Google me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. This is what you do. Go to.
He ain't lying.
On Twitter, it's at Real Young Noah. Follow me on Twitter, man, and listen to some of the crazy junk I be saying. Instagram is at Real Young Noah. Facebook.com/Real Young Noah. You can shoot me an email if you want to book me to come. To just come to your house and just have dinner with you, I will make that happen for you. Just go to youngnoahbooking@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. You know, if you got an event, you got an outreach event, you got a speaking engagement, you got anything dealing with lost people or saved people who need to be renewed or reignited or revived, you know, hit me up. I would love to come out. I love to do ministry. I love to work. You know, if you want me to come with you overseas to a mission trip, man, hit me up. I'm down. I'm ready. But yes, youngnoahbooking@gmail.com. And
that's what's up, man. You got this brand new album dropping. Why should they get it, man? Tell them why.
Yes. I'm excited, man. It's my first studio album. This is the first album I put lots of dollars into. And, I'm so happy that the people that have heard it have given me feedback that has just been super encouraging.
Dope.
I just feel that I have grown.
Yeah.
I feel that I have grown as a person, as a Christian. I feel like growth can be painful sometimes. This album has a lot of pain in it. You know, I feel like 50 Cent, when he broke his mouth, he got shot in the face in that movie. When he didn't like the way it sound, he was sounding, and his girlfriend said, your voice has, I like it, it has more pain in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like this album was birthed through painful experiences recently that happened in my life. And I feel like that trial birthed something inside of me that just made me better.
Yeah.
It made me a better rapper. It made me a better communicator. It made me a better man and Christian. And this album is very good. You know, I'm not boasting in it, but I'm just being 100. This album took me a year to prepare, and God was there helping me create these songs. And it's gonna bless you. Like, it's gonna bless you. It's gonna challenge you. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna make you happy. It's gonna make you sad. It's gonna make you feel something. And I pray that the Holy Spirit will just smother this album with His presence, and you'll feel it when you listen to it. So, it drops August 5th. You can pre-order it right now for the low $6.99. You get 3 instant gratification tracks if you pre-order. And yes, we love instant gratification. And so pre-order that mug, and let me know what you think, man.
All right, man. Share the last words with the listeners today, man.
The last words I want to share with the people is that do not complain about where you are in life and what you have. Be grateful to God, because you could not know Him.
Right.
You know, it is a blessing to even know God, to be able to come to Him with all your issues and problems. There are some people who do not know God. And so if you're one of those people who know God, do not act like the person who doesn't know God and gripe and complain and worry and fear. You should be confident. You should know that this God has a love for you that is just bigger than your sin struggle. It's bigger than your insecurities. It's bigger than your fears and difficulty. And your it's just bigger than you. And there's nothing you can do to stop the love of God. And I recommend that your heart just be filled with gratefulness, that even if this life sucks, forgive my use of the S word, but even if this life sucks, it doesn't even matter. If you never find happiness in this life, if you never meet that guy or that girl, that husband, that wife, if you never get that job or that house or that career, or if you never graduate college, or if you never have one day of just joy and happiness in this life, just know that this life is passing away, and there's a life to come that is awesome, that is so great in magnitude that you won't even think about the woe of this life, and the trials and the temptations and the pain and the grief. That life to come is going to be so, the magnitude, the splendor of it is going to be, the magnificence of it is going to be so wow that you won't even think about this little stuff that you're complaining about today. And that's that's just what I got for you right now.
Powerful interview right here with the homie Young Noah. We got it in with him. He shared a lot. Man, we appreciate you taking out time to get with us and share, man.
Hey, bro, I appreciate the opportunity, man. Anytime y'all need me, hit me up.
That's what's up. We about to get into this Mercury mix right here. Yadah Da King Radio. Don't go nowhere. Let's get it in, man. You know how we do it. Let's get this mix popping.
Every now and then we like to go crazy. You know you're crazy. Don't hurt nobody. But we back to resuscitate anybody. Something crazy. Don't hurt nobody. But we back to resuscitate anybody. Something crazy. Don't hurt nobody. But we back to resuscitate anybody.
Sometimes I act like this God is amazing. No matter what, yo, I know that they got me. About to go crazy and no one can stop me. Now put your hands up in the air, leave them up there. As if you cancel your cares and all your affairs. Jesus the king and the throne, and you are the heir. So then, it doesn't matter whatever I'm facing or what I am chasing, I still give him praise. Holla, hallelujah, it's safe to always see me in the flame.
You too quiet, you too calm. This ain't really how I praise on where I'm from. Land of the free, home of the brave. And every now and then we like to go crazy. You too quiet, you too calm. This ain't really how I praise on where I'm from. Land of the free, home of the brave. And every now and then we like to go crazy. Don't hurt nobody, but we bout to resuscitate anybody. Crazy, don't hurt nobody, but we bout to resuscitate anybody. Crazy, don't hurt nobody, but we bout to resuscitate anybody. Crazy, don't hurt nobody, but we bout to resuscitate anybody. Crazy. 40 homies with me all on the list. They all on the list, y'all. Some churches, some hood, we bringing in fish. Haitian, Latino, Asian, Mexicano. We beating them devils, your mano, Imano, in God City, US of A. We party and pray, we worship it wild out. I'm in the army of the Lord, and my homies are ready to foul out. Keeping the body healthy and strong, so we trying to keep all this bow out. We winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, and that is the reason I smile. You too quiet, you too calm. This ain't really how I praise on where I'm from. Land of the free, home of the brave. And every now and then we like to go crazy. You too quiet, you too calm. This ain't really how I praise on where I'm from. Land of the free, home of the brave. And every now and then we like to go crazy. Don't hurt nobody, but we bout to resuscitate anybody. Crazy, don't hurt nobody, but we bout to resuscitate anybody. Crazy, don't hurt nobody, but we bout to resuscitate anybody. Crazy, don't hurt nobody, but we bout to resuscitate anybody. You too quiet, you too calm. This ain't really how I praise on where I'm from. Land of the free, home of the brave. And every now and then we like to go crazy. You too quiet, you too calm. This ain't really how I praise on where I'm from. Land of the free, home of the brave. And every now and then we like to go crazy. Right now, we might do something. Just here to spread the message of grace and faith in the Son. Homie, that what we on.
Okay, I ain't really nobody, homie. I'm just as filthy as you. Only difference is that I'm saved. Now I got first, and all that I do is we perfect. Now that's all lies, and that stuff they told you ain't true. But we serve a God to fix all lies, and He'll kindly work with you too. Cause His grace and mercy came through for me when them bullets shot about 2 or 3, and I was living foul with no referee. And pat me to grin with my Hennessy. If she think it grit to bring her to me, come my mouth, people, my specialty. You ain't talking to no lames, home. I've been there, take it from me. I know it's hard to do right, easier to do wrong, right. I ain't here to judge, just here to give you some hope for all of them long nights. That God love for everybody, the past you got, He don't care about it. Need a fresh start to get Him your heart, and all the other mess, man, don't worry about it. He saved me, He can save you. Headed up to heaven, y'all can come too. Ain't trying to go to hell, cause it's hot as hell. It's getting melt like chocolate fondue. So we got to press and press on, cause we never know just how long that we got to live. So this message here we spread, and that's what we on.
Nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. Homie, that what we on. Homie, that what we on. Anything you see, sorry, just we reflect the sun. But just here to spread the message of grace and faith in the Son. Homie, that what we on. It's all we on, homie.
wasn't for his grace and mercy, ain't gotta ask where I be. Ain't no sugarcoat in my testimony, especially now that I'm free. Hold up, in the state penitentiary, it's more than likely where I'd be. If he ain't gave me that Romans 10 and that Romans 5 and that Romans 3, I'm in Proverbs 5 and 6, ain't self-appointed like nowadays. Evangelizing them hedges, then I'm out prophesying to them highways. Both foretelling and foretelling, by the means of that indwelling. Spirit of me that like Windex, keep me transparent when I'm truth telling. Bear witness of the sacrifice like in the sweet and savor. By painting pictures depicting grace of the risen Savior. Ain't gotta be sin free, repenting he'll see you do it. Wouldn't be no need for the blood if we had the power to do it. For this reason we rap the gospel that men repent, believe, and confess. But some of us done lost focus in the benediction I must address. Rappers rapping theology mixed with your ideology. Save your apologetics, you order the faith and apology.
Just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. Homie, that what we on. Homie, that what we on.
Looking in a distance, and dream that you're the world for us. When the moon's
Mix on Yadah Da King Radio.
a journey for you and I. For you and I. In the night, I'm alone. Without you, I'm drifting out. When you take my hand, I'm so high up, I'll never land. I'll never land. I'll never land. I'll never land.
Look, everybody wanna be on top. I don't think they know what that means. Once you get there, then you can't stop. Everybody gunning for your spot, aiming at your team. I'm up all night, chasing dreams. Everything changed when you go from seeing it all big screen to behind the scenes. Leading the song like it's the light that lead, huh? You know the rich and famous kill they self to stay rich and famous. Very same thing that they built their name with, be the same thing that they be enslaved with. So I don't want rap, you can have that. I don't want the crown, yo, I'm aiming past that. Headed for another throne, can't have that. This a kingdom where my dad's at, and I'm his son, my sing gun, so death won't have that last laugh. Child of a king, royalty, that ass cat they want. Glory, money, and power before you go. I promise you it's empty, we aiming just way too low. I know we own things, we don't need to impress people. We don't know that we go broke, tryna look rich. I can't do it, I just want my new goal is to be close to the one that made my soul, man. Them other highs gon' let you down. I'm tryna get so high, I'll never land, no.
I'm alone. Without you, I'm drifting out. When you take my hand, I'm so high up, I'll never land. I'll never land. I'll never land. I'll never land. And I
am Rufio with the ripped jeans, Kumo with the 16s. In the studio, Michelangelo with a microphone, writing 16s. But these songs ain't for the chapel. Try to build with others, your own attack you. Try to be a light and they blowing the match you lit. Can't use a shotgun to catch a fish, I'm on. Using a different tactic, come with your boom Baptist. Look at this rap cat with glasses, cooking the track. And every time I look at my past, I laugh like, you know where I should've been at? Nowadays, I just wanna make it classic. Trying to set the bar way above the average. Then smash that for the glory of God and do rappers like Apple, even without jobs. Sitting on the writer's block, penning everything that I've been in and out of ever since the album dropped. Things change, get the feeling they won't stop. I don't wanna grow up, never land, got no clocks. But let me give them bars and no shots to catch up. I got a message about a blessing, but it's written in cursive. You're gonna face death, I know the one to reverse it. Listen, when I say I get so high, I ain't even talking about sticky, no lie. The way up is down, stay low to the ground and you close to the clouds. Listen, when I say I get so high, I ain't even talking about sticky, no lie. The way up is down, stay low to the ground and you close to the clouds. For real though,
I'm alone. Without you, I'm drifting out. When you take my hand, I'm so high up.
Listen up. You got something that you want to advertise with us here at Yadah Da King Radio? Hit us up at yaddahdaking.com or email us advertising at YadahDaKing.com. We offer splash and background page, banners, Twitter blasts, and our most popular 30-second audio commercial for our podcast. Let us help market your brand at highly reasonable prices. You may have a new ministry, a book, a CD, clothing line. Let us help you get it out. So go to YadahDaKing.com and advertise today. You want the show on the go?
Get the Yadah Da King Radio app.
The quickest way to have the latest episodes wherever you are.
Available at the App Store and Android Marketplace.
Search Yadah Da King Radio and download the app.
Features include quick call-in, easy streaming, and downloading.
And one-touch Facebook and Twitter connection.
Only $1.99. That's right, only $1.99.
Support and get yours, fam.
Don't hesitate and don't wait.
The Mercury Mix on Yadah Da King Radio.
What up, my dude? How you living? You a part of this crew. Tell me how you feeling. Do you feel different? I know you been making some moves, but don't cheese for the respect. Treat it like a Family Dollar V-neck. That's a reject. Until you got it like a reflex, we're gonna be checking you on at the survey. All the feedback. Bruh, really what I'm saying? Pride is a monster. Ogres have layers. No pride is a dragon, and the dragon have layers. It's buried deep within, and you gon' have to slay it. Jones, take it from me, trying to make a mountaintop. Standing on a soapbox, felt like the Himalayas. I was confused, honest and true. My heart wasn't matching the things I was saying. Noah got drunk on his own grapes. That's a lesson that I learned in the wrong ways. If I could say the word with my own faith, I would still blow it off for my showcase. I would build my tower, build my name. I know you do the same, cause it's hard by yourself. Just keep it 1,000, we get it. And never be ashamed, we live it. Jones.
Life got me trying to climb through this journey to the mountaintop, but I'ma persevere through the tears, moving on, I'm never gonna stop. New horizons around me, I'm standing in awe as I'm rising higher, I'm trying not to fall.
I told my little homie, y'all make my own beats. Since no one back then would try giving me chances to spit on that heat. Started rapping on stages and shots on cause Jack, but give me my chances. Not only y'all took it, but flip what I had and then made some enhancements. Got noticed by others, became my own artist and started my sound. My reflection and started investing my work and my talent by holding it down. No need for no crown. And no second guessing. This industry have you keep jumping through hoop after hoop just to keep an impression. That's right. It's a lot of Pharisees and our culture steady poking and pointing the fingers at your shows and criticizing the art and ability you show and focus. Try to get attention with writing on your Twitter, the same ones who love when you would turn away whenever you make a mistake in life. But don't tone better, you ain't gotta pull like you ain't gotta slip up. Some of them will never understand your position, cause it'll be 10% of your following who gon' hate whatever you give them. Listen, and it's real talk, I've been through that in my life. You will say 100 things you gon' wanna take away, but by the time they judging your life, that's that real talk.
Life got me trying to climb through this journey to the mountaintop, but I'ma persevere through the tears, moving on, I'm never gonna stop. New horizons around me, I'm standing in awe as I'm rising higher, I'm trying not to fall.
I appreciate it. Guess I don't know what I stepped into. Just chasing my dream, still stacking the vegetables in the grocery store, 9 to 5, I ain't got time to mess with you. Break time, I'm writing lines, hoping the back of this napkin is legible, but I never knew what to expect. Started off, wanted to be the best, then I got this feeling inside my chest, I could care less if I see a check. Spent more time trying to lead the pain, whole mindset got rearranged, more than raps and beats that bang, I focused on trying to bring a change. And that's when it all happened. Years of hard work, sweat, tears that have been trapped in. Disappeared quick, no magic carpets Aladdin. Just me, myself, and I in a garden taught me compassion. And once I seen his face and I understood his grace then. There's nothing you can say that would change the ground I stand on or the place I put my faith in. Go.
So I counted all as lost for the sake of the cross. It gives me vision through the Great Commission, and with it I got a persistent ambition that even while they couldn't touch, cause more's required of me since I have been given so much. So I stand up, man up, gotta get my plans up. If you done the same, let me see you get your hands up. Give it all away, yeah, give it up. All I need is you, and you are more than enough. My natural tendencies to look ahead to what's next. I don't know how, but I'm happy where I'm at now. I graduated and I didn't need a cap gown. I rep the king like Sacktown, and I will never back down. Nah, forget what you done heard. Despite my work ethic, I didn't get what I deserved, but I got that love, joy, grace, and mercy. Swerve. Plus he chose the blessings that it cursed me. Word, see, I'm trying to be transparent as Windows, no Microsoft, cause ain't got a lot just so I can get my point across. Cause every day I wake up, I really need him. Like your lungs need CO2 for breathing. Morning, noon, and evening. Doing everything I can possibly to see him. Hear him and receive him. Cause if I stop believing, I've emptied myself so much that I would be laying flat up on the cement.
So I counted all this loss for the sake of the cross. He gives me vision through the Great Commission, and with it I got a persistent ambition that even while they couldn't touch. Cause most will pride of me since I haven't given so much, so I stand up. Man up, gotta get my plans up. If you done the same, let me see you get your hands up. Give it all away, yeah, I give it up. All I need is you, and you are more than enough. He got it, I been gave it to him, cause if myself was in power of my own destiny, then I would need help, a lot of it, and I would get into so much if he didn't step in, show me the error of my ways and the victim. It's been plenty days where he showed up and showed enough, made a way, kept the ball in play, lived to fight another day with him. There is no other way to live this life, sacrifice much needed, man, I give it all to Christ, that's right. If he don't do another thing, he did enough for me. Life was looking ugly, he quickly cleaned it up for me. Did away with juggling the pleasures of life, focusing on centering my whole life around Christ. And it's been kinda nice, hard times do approach, but this game of life won't stop saints. We got the best coach, no Sean Payton. I'm speaking about my Lord, staying on one accord. I'ma keep on moving forward like.
Yo, that was DJ Mercury Waves on the mix, the Mercury mix as we call it on Yadah Da King Radio, man. And I'm just excited that my brother is utilizing his gifts and talents for the kingdom, man. And we trying to support what Cass is doing, man. We got a lot of new segments on the show, man, and it's just to highlight what's going on, man, and some of the gifts that our brothers and sisters got in the same area. And speaking of gifts, we got to talk about some events, man. This is the new segment, events. We're going to talk about all the events that are coming through the Seattle area or the greater Northwest area. We got to start with the Glow in the Dark concert, Bizzle, featuring Velvet and Joshua and 88 Keys. This is going to be Friday, August 29th. It starts at 7:30 at the Paul Robeson Performing Arts Center, which is at the Rainier Beach High School. The address is 8815 Seward Park Avenue South, 98118, Seattle, Washington. Tickets are available at brownpapertickets.com. Go check it out there. Make sure you get your tickets early. Also, we got the Upgrade 2014. Are you eligible? This is a free event presented by the Youth Department of the Center of Faith Kojic Church out there. It's through August 28th and 29th at 7 p.m. and August 31st, the block party is at 5 p.m. It's located at 25715 102nd Place, Southeast Kent, Washington, 98030. Featuring Robin Manaway, Catherine Nobles, RTL, Divine Connection, Mission, Genuine Life, and God's Factors. Definitely come out. It's a free event. Also, we got the Authentic Vibe. This is an event that we put on every month. We back at it, man. We had some holidays that kept hitting the day, but it's Friday, September 5th, 8 p.m. featuring Fervent, Sharifa, DJ MD, and Genuine Life. This is going to be $5 at the door. Located at God First Christian Ministries International, which the address is 12629 Renton Avenue South, Suite D, Seattle, Washington, 98178. Also, we got some events coming up, which is the Faith and Victory Church Hip Hop Concert, Saturday, September 27th at 6 to 9 p.m. It's a free event located at 1301 A Street, Southeast Auburn, Washington, 98002. We got headlining that is C's, also featuring Eva Sabignano, Only One Wiser, and Just Praise. So go ahead and check that out. It's a free event as well. And then we got the big event, the Anomaly Tour. Lecrae, Andy Mineo, and DJ Promote. They're going to be here at the Showwear Center in Seattle, Washington. It's going to be Sunday, October 19th at 7 p.m. The doors open at 6. For more information on tickets and pricing, go to premierproductions.com. And if you got an event that you want us to help talk about, get out there, man, hit us up on Twitter at Yadah Da King, or email us, or make sure you just connect with us so we can get it out there on the air. You dig, man? We want people to support what we have going on in our area. That's really what we're trying to do, man. Support my brothers, SLSradio.com. They doing their thing. We got another brother out here doing the same thing as us, man. They're both utilizing their gifts, man. So we want people to support what we got going on in our city, man. And so it starts with the city to get behind some of the local cats, man, and also come out to the big events as well. So all right, so that's really what it is. Also, I'm going to get on the topic of the day after this, man. We're going to hop into some music. We'll be right back. You listening to Yadah Da King Radio, ydkradio.com. If you missed the interview, you can always go back and check out how it started, what was popping off, the testimony and all that. You dig? I'll be right back after this.
Dreams. We only got $20, so you know the flow. They try to make it sell, but we keep it clean. I'm from the concrete, still growing Derrick Rose. Yeah, cooling down on the firewalls. Hollywood Hogan when I'm walking through the sky halls. They try to make me play it safe, I don't follow rules. Cause the way is all glass, so we break the rules. I'm so turned up, they try to turn me down. They hating what I'm doing, they can't turn me down. And I'm freezing up the haters and they calling us the cool kids. Yeah, living fresh for no reason. I'm breaking down so you understand my Chuck English. No money in the bank though. I'm living on a budget flow. I want some $400 in the bank though. I figure out another way to use the pesos. I'm so turned up, they try to turn me down. They hating what I'm doing, they can't turn me down.
Some trust in us, some chariot. We trust in the true and living God, you know? Let's go! Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degree. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degree. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degree. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Give me the plan, no matter where I'm coming from. Give me the Bible, give me the Bible, give me the Bible in my hand. What if I step with the pal a bit faster? Don't bother with the crime and disaster. Who was it? No, pretty minute, tower be star. Cross a couple of begin to run, say what a bomb bomber. Man, never said you're worried that your manifestation. Look, I'm still about the rhythm, still about the versions.
Man, I'm running, I really wanna go higher. And I'm running and gunning at the Messiah. And I'm really pushing and making my way to Zion. Anybody else in the building got a desire? Go deeper, go seek 'em. You don't wanna settle for me, then you're gonna fire. It's burning, it's white hot, and I got a fan so that I never retire.
Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100. Never check out what about you, they cannot get me out of this. Make give us time, make give them melody, what's the place? I'm a father, give it a love and the grace. Hey, I've the ability to finish a race. Now, make it go back to the beach, over the Japiana. Tell the world who will say, Father, got to be a man. Stop it, I'm sick of the master of the version. God, number one.
Everybody in the building got a hand up. Only cause he delivered and took the handcuffs off. Been forgiven by the master. Now that you living, you never want to be stagnant. No, know that could be a hazard. Even though you weary the spirit, I hear the masters call. Keep pressing the perseverance, take it all the way up to you. Home.
Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Where is your zeal? Why you looking down? Keep your head up high, no man can take your crown.
Out to the sky.
Father God will find a better way. Open up your eyes to see another day. Where is your zeal? Why you looking down? Keep your head up high, no man can take your crown. Father God will find a better way. Open up your eyes to see
we ain't done yet.
Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees. Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees.
You know what it is, Yadah Da King Radio. We back at it. The host, Don Christian with you. You know what we do. That was Step Up by Papa Song featuring The Truth. Right before that was Turn Up by Applejaxx featuring Trini. And check it out, man. We got the full playlist always available at the website ydkradio.com. Make sure you go there, check it out, man. Catch some of the episodes you missed. Also get the Yadah Da King app, man. $1.99. Take the show with you. I just got a good 20 song mix in. I call it my 5-star general mix. Go check that out right there, man. Exclusive to the Yadah Da King podcast subscription and all that, the app and everything. You definitely want to get that, man. Check it out, man. A lot of people loving that mix. I'm loving the mix. It's some of my favorite tracks right now, and I try to do that. I need to get on it more frequently. My bad for sloughing on that. But check it out, man. This is what I'm gonna do. We talking on the topic of the day. We talking reach out. You know, a lot of people call it outreach, but sometimes we got to make sure we're doing our best to reach out. Even as artists, as you know, a DJ or a promoter or whatever you want to call yourself, sometimes we get so caught up with just doing the events that we miss time of connecting with people. We miss time with really seeing how people are doing, really sharing the gospel outside of our gifts or our talents. Because I believe our gifts and our talents help make a room for that, but it shouldn't be the only way that we are able to reach out to people, man. So reaching out to people is something that we got to make sure we continue to do it. I see as times are getting crazier and crazier, we see the stuff going on in Missouri. We see the Christians and ISIS dealing with the crisis out there. We're seeing so many different things going on, the wars with Israel and Gaza. Man, we got to make sure we're reaching out. And I even say this, man, utilize some of the events I talked about. Bring some of your unsaved friends so they can be around you and see what your life is like in the same context of their life. Use those as reach out events. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's the only time you reach out, but utilize everything that you can to help bring people closer to God, man, because that's really what we're here for. That's really what we want to see. We want to see people's lives change. At least I know I want to see lives change for the gospel of Jesus Christ. And it's going to take people reaching out. I mean, I think about Jesus when he called the disciples. It was a reach out for Jesus. Now, some of us think Jesus, it was all easy for him, but he still had to reach out. He still had to say, hey, come follow me. He had to spend time with them and help develop them and also disciple them. And that's something that we got to do. I think that is very important that we do this so that we can see people's lives change, man. There's nothing worse than, there's a parable in the Bible where it was like, somebody was getting judged. And they were like, oh, man, well, this guy, he didn't tell me. Or, I mean, there would be nothing worse than hearing that story about you not telling somebody about Jesus, man. I don't want to be that person because, I mean, even though you may have made it into heaven, that's one of those times where it's like, okay, I made it in, but this guy could have made it in and it's over for him. So we need to make sure we are doing our job and reaching out, man, and letting people know about the gospel, about how Jesus died to save us from sin and death that we were all destined for. And now we can have a strong relationship through Christ Jesus with our God who created us, man. There's nothing better than that. You dig? So definitely share that, man. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to get some more music in here and we're going to be out of here, man. This is Yadah Da King Radio. 2 hours, man. We're going to start doing the show 2 hours every week. Just so you guys got some more music, we get a little more talking in there and make sure I ain't got to cut nothing down. You dig? So that's how we doing it, man. I'm out of here. The Warrior Don Christian. I'm signing off. We're going to hear some music and then we out of here. Life.
How many times have you had your hopes up, but it keeps crashing down with unmet expectations? You say that your faith is on the up and up, but still believe in the statute of limitations. So now you're relying on yourself. You feel you have nobody else. Do you feel my frustration? Now I'm searching. But my mind is saying, yeah, I got to trust you. 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 Hold up, Lord, I got to trust you. Lord, I got to trust you. Lord, I got to let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. All my doubts and all my fears, gotta let it all go. Let it all go. You gotta trust and obey. Hey, trust and obey. 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 Cause there's no other way. There's no other way. My head is hurting from making all these decisions. Tried it on my own, but the ship always ends up sinking. And I can't live like this no more. I can't live like this no more. And my mind is saying, yeah, I got to trust you. 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 Hold up, Lord, I got to trust you. Lord, I got to trust you. Lord, I got to let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. All my doubts and all my fears, gotta let it all go. Let it all go. You gotta trust and obey. Hey, trust and obey. Trust and obey. Trust and obey. Trust my doubts and all my fears. Gotta let it all go, let it all go. You gotta trust in the beat, trust in the beat, trust in the beat, trust in the beat.
Now wait, hold it, that's played out. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'. Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'. You ain't rockin' how I'm rockin' when you do your hip hoppin' and you not really poppin'. You should go ahead, stop it. I drop it, they cop it, then they know who my pop is. Cause in my songs I put them on blast like a rocket. Flow stay in the pocket, I don't think I'm the hottest. I just try to make music you can feel I am an artist, a painter, Picasso music, this is a banger. I am more than a rapper, I'm more than an entertainer. Yeah homie, I came to warn you because there's danger ahead if you don't let his spirit to come in and change it. We major, we major, we ain't sitting on paper. We major, we major, it's all because of the Savior and the love that he gave us, gave his blood just to save us. We turned up loud, can't turn down the faders. Gotta tell it, that's why you never catch me on hiatus. We don't care if they hate us, yo tell the DJ to play this. Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'. Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'.
Monstrous when we rockin', confidence in the pocket like that 8-ball. The difference is infinite, we love and they hate y'all. My instruments are intricate, I kick it like napalm. A rapper with a cape on. I hit the scene like a looper, make you dance to his tune. Producer, the Mini Cooper. To the roof off of this mother for the father when I spit it. Got the whole world shaking like Harlem when I did it. Admitted acidic flow, massive, magnificent, accurate, African American. Captain over the beats and the beast in the streets. Elite seated in Guinness, defeated the menace. I feed them the business. 7 MCs couldn't handle me. They would have to travel the 7 seas to come and battle me. Add another 7 for fatalities. Reality, my check, my salary. 21 plus 45 got me smashing principality.
Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'. Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'.
Yeah, the bars heavy like anvils. Rock steady for bodies buried in landfills. No slouch when it come to this. Some wondering how they come from the under to leave them all at a standstill. I am nothing shy of amazing. Sounds cocky till you read it between the lines of the phrases. Rhyming like I'm back up in the basement. For these prima donnas, I gotta take it back to the basics. No budget to back me alone running. Nothing can stop me, I'm coming to body the whole summer. As long as the heart and body's the hunger of revolutionaries wanting to wake him out to slumber. Grinding amongst the dead, living a meaner, bigger than life. I can't afford to set limits. Off the cliff, Geronimo wall in it. Spit what's authentic, so this is far from a gimmick. We got
hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'. Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'. Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'. Hands up, beats knocking, hands up, we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin', we rockin'.
Now wait, hold it, that's played out. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
I always gotta keep my praise unique, cause ain't nobody else got a praise like me. So I Yadah Da Shabaka, I Yadah Da. There's power in my praise, so I stay on my feet. The devil retreats when you praise like me. So we Yadah Da Shabaka, we Yadah Da, we Yadah Da.